Okay, y'all, you're doing amazing. So keep yourself in state. All right. We've just written down our all of our goals for the next 20 years, and you can make it really broad or really narrow in one area of your life. And I would advise going very narrow in every area of your life. You know, write them down once. Just try it one time. Take a whole day and just spend 20 or 30 minutes on each one of those. But for today, we're just gonna keep moving, okay? So the next thing that we want to do after we now have written timelines, actual number of years this is going to take if we fully commit. Now we are going to take all of the 1 year goals. Just look at the 1 year goals for right now. Take the 1 year goals and put them into a hierarchy. Okay, I want you to rank them from one. We're going to look for the top four. We need the top four. Okay, so go and do that now. Look at all the ones that you just. All of the goals with the number one next to it that you just elicited your timeline. Now you're going to elicit your hierarchy. And again, this is living inside of you already. So which is it more important for you to achieve, or which of these goals is most important for you to hit? And you can say this one or this one. That's a way that you can kind of do the self Google thing again, using your brain as a supercomputer that it is. Which is more important for me to achieve this year? Having $1 million company or losing 40 pounds? Again, not the best way to say that, but you get what I'm saying. If you're trying to wean it down to four, probably you'll know the top two or three. Okay. So the fourth one isn't all that important, to be honest. We're just going to keep moving. Okay. So now I've talked long enough that you probably should have done that already. If not, pause me now. Now, we're going to move forward with the top four, okay? This is the why time, okay? So get excited. You're going to write out the goal, and underneath it, I would actually go to like 2 fresh pieces of paper. So kind of like on the top of the page, I would write, number 1. So very top of the page, I'd go number 1. Sorry, this is so like ugly right now, but we're just doing this. Halfway down the page, write your second goal, the second most important 1 year goal, and then flip to the next page and do the same thing with 3 at the top and 4 halfway down. So you have about a half page to write, okay? So write down each of those 4 goals, copy it verbatim, or you can update the language if you want to now that you kind of had a few minutes to think about it and kind of wash it through your filters. So now when you're all ready and you have those 4 1 year goals, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to do a quick workout. Okay. And this is basically the last thing that we're doing. And I like to do it all at once. It's the way Tony Robbins does it. So we just might as well stick with what he does. And what we're going to do is I'm going to give you about 1 minute to write as intensely as you can about what are all of the reasons why you absolutely will accomplish this goal in the next 12 months. Okay, ready? Go for the first one. So again, what are all of the reasons that you absolutely will accomplish this goal in the next 12 months? And if you have trouble coming up with something, just start writing that exact phrase. I will accomplish this goal, I absolutely will accomplish this goal in the next 12 months, and write it with that energy. Because, boom, I absolutely will accomplish this goal in the next 12 months because, boom. I'm just going to repeat it a couple times because I know some of you guys actually might be writing along. And I absolutely will accomplish this goal in the next 12 months because. And so we're looking for all the reasons why, and you can just jot it out. If once the river starts flowing, you'll be good to go. What are all the reasons why? What's the purpose? So reasons is a good way to think about this. And what are the purposes? There's many purposes that we have, like we talked about on the call. Like it's not just being a dad. It can be being an entrepreneur. It can be, being a community builder. It can be a building builder, like Vlad. We're going for it here. What are all the reasons why? Okay. And these could be, I know a lot of stuff comes up for me personally. It's a lot of people in my family. You know, my success gives them permission to have success. You know, I didn't come from a family where we were allowed to have success, but now that I'm doing it, other people are getting, you know, their permission. So that's a big thing, you know, for me personally. And who would it affect if you were to? That's a big thing for a lot of us, especially, you know, with the heart being a part of this. We want to get into that heart space. That's what the whys are all about. So go ahead and go to number 2 if you haven't done it already. So move on to number 2. And remember, write with intensity. Get yourself in a state, get jacked up for this. This is the juice, okay? These are the things that are going to carry you through. Once you tap into this, you'll find yourself automatically doing weird shit with your day and just like going for it. And I'm sorry that I cussed there in case anybody's listening. All right, go for it. Go, go, go. Oh, so you're going to go 1 minute each. Just time yourself from here on out. You already should be started on your second one. And by the way, there may be some repetition here. That's again why I said it's a workout. You might find yourself repeating yourself, you know, regularly with each of these. You know, the third one and the fourth one, there might be a lot of carryover, but there might be some new things too. So watch for that. Okay, so time yourself. You're about 30 seconds into your second one. So move on to your third one in about 30 seconds and then time yourself for those last 2. Go get them! Woo!